That's why I can't get in it. You're the star of the show. You best be recording. October Red Boxing here with, I'm going to say that the and still, Jordan Thompson.
Still.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And still, good day. Good, it was a good little win. It was alright.
Yeah, you got a bit of, yeah. I don't know whose blonde hair that is, but it's not mine. Right, I need you to break down. Really ain't mine, is it? Anyway, I need you to break down the fight then. Give us your, like, honest, raw, immediate kind of, like, feedback on how it went.
Honestly, I think it was perfect for me. A perfect fight at the perfect time for me. Practice. See, the thing is for me, I was playing tennis not long ago. I was playing tennis a few years ago. I didn't have no amateurs. I was just getting out here getting paid, trying to hustle together some money. Just try and just live my life. You know what I'm trying to say? I didn't have no amateur pedigree. I'm learning on the job, so I got to go out there and learn under the lights. You know what I'm trying to say? So when I went in there tonight, that's by no means like the complete version of me, but that was just one version of me which I was practicing, which we'd been working on things out there that we'd been worked on in the gym together diligently. And I think that shown in spurts. I think it was real good in spurts. And in some spurts, it wasn't too good, but at the same time, we're learning. We're not the complete finished article yet, but we will be. And doing fights like that, in the manner that I did, is all part of it. It's all part of the learning process, and it's all part of becoming the complete fighter that I know I can become.
We talk about becoming a complete fighter. You know, I did say to you, I did not want to end up in somebody's lap during this fight, and I nearly did, because there was a couple of times in there where, to me, you were just taking more shots than necessary. I'm gonna go through the constructive part before we come to like the positives on the end, but there was a few rounds where I thought, why is he still inside? Why is he taking those shots? Why is he not like parrying and countering and really utilising that hook, which was obviously proved to be a good shot in the end?
I think that was a bit of I was a bit complacent in my own defence. Like Tony wasn't happy with that.
When you say complacent in your own defence, like elaborate on that.
I was complacent because I felt comfortable in there. So I wouldn't say I switched off in there because I was aware of everything that was coming, but I just became a little bit lazy in the pocket, whereas I should have been catch, disengage, catch, counter, instead of catch. Oh, this is all right. This catch. Let's have a fucking fight then. Like, what am I doing? I'm trying to say, but the mindset I approached this fight with was, I want to have a fight. Like, I know I can go in there and outbox the majority of cruiserweights out there, the vast majority, like a whole heap of them as well. I can outbox a lot of them. I'm an athletic freak that hits very, very hard. But I know what I'm destined for. I know the levels which I can reach. And to do that, I've got to become the complete fighter. I'm going to have to, because the levels that I'm going to go to, I'm going to be coming against elite opposition who are also very capable and very willing. You know what I'm trying to say? Who've also made the sacrifices. So it's just about me becoming a finished article. That tonight for me was practice. And that's no disrespect to Pete Watkins. Hell of a fighter. He's a tough man. He's game as anything. And he came to win. So big respect to him. But I was out there practicing my craft. I was learning my craft. That was glorified sparring in 10 ounces under the lights and paid for it. So I think I went out there and practiced a lot of stuff which I do believe I needed to work on. I had some questions of myself, which I answered, and I'm very happy with that. I think my trainer was happy with it because we did let off a lot of the stuff that we'd been working on in the gym. So I'm happy all around. I'm pretty happy, to be fair. So yeah, we're in a good place.
When you saw it like coming towards, in fact, no, when did you start to believe that your shots were really starting to take effect on him? Because we can talk about the reddening of the face. His face was reddening a lot quicker than yours. The swellings were obviously there. But when you're in there, like you said, you're enjoying what you're doing so much, you're not thinking about getting out and getting back to boxing. When did you like engage with him and you thought, okay, I've got him now?
There was a couple of body shots. I knew, like, I know my power. So I know when I land clean, whether it's a jab, whether it's a backhand, whether it's just a little sharp shot. If I land clean, it's going to hurt. But there was a body shot. I can't remember what round it was, but there was one body shot. I think it was a right hook to the body, a double jab right hook. And as soon as I come back to the corner, Tony was like, he hates them body shots. He hates them body shots. And I was like, you know what, I don't say, let's go back to the body. And he said, we're gonna go straight back down to that body, and that's what I do. And then I've been working on that left to the body for the longest, 16 weeks in camp, and that's the first shot we was working on when we come in there. So to get it off was it's just a testament to all the hard work, all the graft, all the sacrifice. So I was buzzing with that. I was buzzing with it. Again, room for improvement. Don't get me wrong. I'm my biggest critic. Like, believe me, I am my biggest critic. So I'm a buzzing. I wasn't amazing. I wasn't perfect. It was anything but what I needed out of it, I got. So I'm very, very, very happy with that.
What was it like then going back into the corner? Because I'm gonna laugh about this. You're the guy that's been back into 15 different corners with different trainers. What was it like now? So, oh, sorry, I need to be serious. What was it like going back into the corner and listening to Tony Sims for the very first time? I'm not saying that you haven't done it in sparring, but this is bright lights, this is Showtime, this is on DAZN, this is everyone's watching, you know, on DAZN and Channel 429. What's it like under them lights listening to Tony?
Honestly, with Tony, it's just all the right C's, is what I've been saying. Cool, calm, collected, composed, and confident and calculated. Like, that's just what it was. That's the best way I can sum it up. And obviously, the man's had how much experience. You cannot beat experience. You cannot compete with it. And it really showed. It's like some of them rounds are touch and go. I knew that. You know what I'm trying to say? I knew that. Everyone knew that. Everyone's seen it. I was in there, believe me, I know. But when I come back, and I never felt like I wasn't in control. And Tony never let me believe I wasn't in control. Come I was or not, I wasn't under the impression I wasn't in control. He didn't make me feel I wasn't in control. So it was a very reassuring chorus to come back to, a very confident one, composed one, calculated one. So yeah, it was elite. It was elite, and the instructions were straightforward. So yeah, it was good. It was good. It was a good all round. I think again, and only the more time we spend together, the better it's going to get.
More time you spend together, you are going into challenges. Eddie stood up there and said, look, this guy can take on all the cruiserweights. Mm-hmm. You know, we want him to get opponents now from the top 15. He mentioned Gulamarian, excuse me if I pronounce his name incorrectly, Opataya, cruiserweight champions that he is looking to progress you on in your career towards those fighters. How does that feel sitting there hearing your promoter say, look, all right, you've passed the test. This is what's next.
It was refreshing. It was refreshing because it was a whole lot better than last time. A whole lot better than last time. It was, yeah, so that was refreshing. But like, don't get me wrong, like Eddie knows, like, the power is real. The first thing Luke Watkins, and I ain't one for like, oh, but I did this and he didn't do that and I did.
No, you can see the
but
respect after.
The first thing Luke Watkins came with, he said, you're the biggest puncher I've ever been in the ring with. Like, what the hell was that? That's what he said. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So people know, like, when I let my hands go, it's long. It is long. Like, I know my power, I know my athleticism. And tonight I ain't really, honestly and truthfully, I didn't really get going. I just wanted to scrap, I just wanted to fight. But I knew I couldn't be too reckless, because at the end of the day, with 215 stone men, you get chinned, you're gonna get chinned, you're gonna get hurt. So as long as I was calculated and composed with it was all right, and we were good.
Final question then: how long are we gonna have to wait until we see you back out again?
Don't know ASAP. I want to get about ASAP, but again, there's a few big fights in the gym coming up. Okay. We've got John Ryder. He's fighting Mr. Alvarez. Can I forget Canelo's name? Yeah, but he's gonna do him in. And then yeah, there's a few big fights coming up, a few big cards. So listen, I'm good to go again. I just want to get back ASAP. I'm looking at like something like July. I'm not spoken to my team yet, so we'll have to go back, reassess. But ASAP, that's what I get stuck in. I'm in a real good place. I'm in a real good routine. So there ain't no stopping me now.
It's nice because I think this time we're going to have that reassess where you go home to your hotel, you do whatever you're doing, but you're going to have a good sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow feeling much more positive. Yeah.
Accomplished. That's it. Definitely not satisfied, but genuinely happy this time. Genuinely happy because I know what I wanted out of that, and I got exactly that. So again, I need to go back, speak to the team, because I don't know what they wanted out of it, but I'm going to speak to them. Again, I've got a very, very honest team, so there ain't going to be no BS with them. They're going to tell me straight. You know what I'm saying? I've had a little word with the management and that. And again, it was good reviews. So yeah, we're happy.
Congratulations, Jordan Thompson. And still.
Thank you.
Until the next time. I wonder if I'll get in your gym. I wonder if I'll get in his gym this time. You and he's not fucking full of shit, man. Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.